Ribat yang baik Gopas Long Lutu, na Archbishop Douglas yang baik di school. Na itu pula itu finish 2 weeks ago. Archbishop Douglas yang asked me, "Belum mana ni belum mas jauh double by me in school, na began by me Dr. Ken Long Jubilee na. So you have to give him school too." So I said, "By me give him school too." So that's why I'm standing here. Now we are almost through. Today, number for Sunday belong Advent. Now, all of you also can understand. Now, behind one month may come up, and may come up king. Also, lifelong you may come up strong more. Look in talk all same. Talk all same. Time you die, now planning you, alright, by me make him one picture in month long you become a king. Now by and he come up strong king, now by me no laring 1 plus something, he down him. By me stop pop up long him, now by stop picking in long. So and we talk prophet long before through here. Now time we make him this talk prophet finish, and now we come up through. Now me flying harim long. Luke chapter 1 verse 38, you know, can Luke thinking long? Luke chapter 1 verse 38. Mamu Maria it also. Harim, me work very long people and we can make him long me also you talk. This is a big essa long Mama Maria. Time God and me like talk through long one long Anglo. By John Baptist and by come up also me Elijah long, go past long. Jesus he come. Zachariah and been start long holy of holies long temple. Now Anglo document you Mary belong you by Karin beginning. That's all time Anglo like talk out all same long Mama Maria and we stop long house belong here. She's a simple woman. She's doing the ordinary things. And we say a cook, and we say some of the colors. Now we say a friend. She's a simple woman. God, that's all long talk, prophets also you by Karin beginning. God is going on house belong here. God is going to talk to Mama Maria, you by Karin beginning. This was a special message. Now I think Mama Maria will think plenty. Something by come up also one. Now and we talk, you go, and we thinking, you go, the last, and we talk also. Hari, me work Mary belong big fella, and we can make him long me also you talk. So we talk. Likely guess up, that's all he become a big place along humanity. So me give him kissing 1 plus symbol he come. Then we give him school missile 1 plus symbol. And the symbol is today is needle and thread. And me also Mama Maria and me ordinary woman. She was doing ordinary work. So suppose you know Bilipia and Nitya stop here and thread on the mouth. So by me putting here, also, a symbol belong, and this work Mary belong God, she was an ordinary woman, doing ordinary things. That time, people are too. People must, go along status, number, money, and on this ground now. Suppose you got money, all by respecting you. You got people a shoot, now coat, now walk about all time, all by respecting you. Now you marry nothing, now you close belong you brook about, now dirty. You think all by talk good morning long you? No God. That's how God is talk. One kind mana marry you stop now, by become long you. Long simple way by become long you, now you must talk yes long me. Now how by you saw a plan through long God, you must stop also mana marry belong pray. Suppose you not talk also Jesus may trust him you, not am by clearing. Now me like talk also 1 plus something. All you can talk. Number 1. Long this for a family pray. Put him on go on top by long time long and how figuring by come up na kai long like long. No God pray no. So me like talk also. You must got family prayer. Long this family prayer or bishop he talk. Number one, Emmy, rosary. You better rosary long family. Even if you are just husband and wife and two children, please sit down little time, 10 minutes or so. 24 hours in a day, spending little time outside. So better Corona first time, then you are one pla, little clinic and read long day. No good. You think you are the party I'm saying about. So number one, I'm a rosary. Number two, I'm a reading. Suppose you find this MCI book calendar, you are reading belong all get that day. So we can must reading this Buddhist belong this day. Now beginning, Papa or Mama must give him little school. Little school, Emmy also some encouraging words. Papa, he can give little school long, help him marry belong and all beginning if he can come up, good plan man marry. The last one, spontaneous prayers. Only pray out him. Beginning he cannot be pray belong in here. Some time people like come on Sunday prayer. Online and you give me a Papa Mama only say write him or read him. That's all Holy Spirit he can use. Still in thinking belong you like cannot be pray belong Holy Spirit. Don't think that the children cannot pray. Sometimes their prayer is far more powerful than our prayer. So, this is the four letters are RRSP. Nobody thinks on RRSP. SP stands for school and prayer. So this four plus something, me like him, long shrine, all people belong parish, all people who Papa Nikini must make him this family prayer must come up, good belong. Now, he like majority were all Hindus. Only one Catholic. And if we cannot go for mass. People are enough long, too long up. Because we are the only Catholic family. Suppose people must go once in a year. The parish priest will come with the bullock cart. And we also go with the bullock cart, the whole family. And that was a small town. We go once in a year for mass day. That's all. Otherwise, only when I go for Cornwall holiday, last place belonging, which is a Catholic parish, 150 years old, then we have daily mass. So we were 16 years living in a Hindu situation, where all get that time we play family prayer. All beginning by sit down, Papa Mama is the backside, now all you need him, now people all beginning by Ave Maria, Ave Maria, Ave Maria, then plan. Now suppose one fella beginning is tired and he sleep, now I mean out him, time long Ave Maria, still long Papa long me by put down. So you must stop all that. So we get this prayer and Mama long me, so we pray. All get that day, by you must got priests. Long this time maybe. I did not know that we will have two priests in our families because of prayer. One heavy stuff, everybody helping you. Suppose Papa, Mama, you fight, you got family prayer, if I shake hand here. Suppose beginning, beginning passing, good pula passing. I suppose one pula beginning go along. One and jungle juice or Rascal. Time you pray, if I give good plus food, you make some good plus beginning. Family pray, good plus one. Now time we start from grade 8. Me start time, me start from night after supper something. Long display time, Father is making note to long Latin. Look, you go on up. And when I come home, I used to sing Domini Sobis cum, there goes Spiritu too. We start singing long Latin. Victor, I think you're thinking long one, you like come up, who's that? Big eye. Victor, we like come up, fat. So we fly story, you go. Then we went to the seminary, SVD seminary. That was 17th of May 1965. It looks almost 100 years ago. So I went to the seminary. Now me come up, brother finish, me kiss him out, finish. One full time. In that seminary there were 72 boys. And some of us, we were 12 brothers studying in the university. Now me got different responsibilities. One was in charge of farm, one was in charge of sports, another one in charge of electricity. I was in charge of electricity. And I had a small student to help me. You know, these days we have small radios. But those days we had big radios. Bishops, you remember these big radios? And they have big knobs like this. Hey, it will be something like 8, 9, 10 kilos. So the community radio, there was only one radio, it went Bagara. So I as an electrician, by the way, I was not an electrician. In the paper I was an electrician. So I said, okay, I will repair. Now this assistant belonged me to sit down. And we started at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. We read in prime, OP market up in his. And you know, the soldering iron, people are trying, money and to helping me. Then, and 12 o'clock in time on Kaikai, we talking, boy, you go to Kaikai now. So I can hear all these spoons and forks. I am still working with this one. Now time we take him rod now. Only display something long, connecting supply something, one something you lose. Hey, want to display radio, make this in shop. Radio is hanging on my hand. I can feel my life going away. I am shouting top of my voice. Nobody can hear me. They are all in the dining room. I shouted when I stood up, the whole radio also is on my hand. I shouted and shouted. I said, Mama, you helping me. Then I said, Mama Maria, you helping me. Then when I stood up, the power from the wall, it came out automatically. So naturally it fell down. I threw everything down, went to the chapel, which was the next room. I said, Jesus, I am about to die. You are going to lose Victor. I said, I can hear him speaking. Victor, do you really want to become a priest? You are going all these years because everybody is going, or because the superior is putting you up in the next group. But do you really want to become a priest? Hey, your people asking you. Then I said, yes, I want to become a priest. And I also said, I want to become a missionary. Now time it close to his ordination. Ordination was on the 20th of April 1980. That is, I was there. Before that, me got one friend of me, Father Gregory. Me to like come up through long missionary also Papua New Guinea. Now long SVD me got one choice where you can write your own, where you want to go. So me to write in Papua New Guinea. And the next month the visitator from Rome he come and he asked us, Gregory and Victor, I'm very happy you have written your first choice as Papua New Guinea, but you are giving retreats and your ministry with the youth is very good. We want you to stay back in India. Please think it over and come back and tell us. So me to go story go. Now me come back now. I told him we want to go back to Papua New Guinea. He also said I want to go to Papua New Guinea. So they said, all right, okay, you go to Papua New Guinea. So took after ordination 6 months for visa, and both of us landed here on the 2nd of March 1981. That also looks 100 years ago. Yeah. So we arrived there, we went to Vivek, and of course Vivek, we went all these years. It was good, very good ministry. 10 years in Yanguru and Viru Cathedral. Then I went to study. 8 years mission secretary of the SVDs. Then 8 years radio Trinity FM. I think people are having net coming along here. Every day day, 4 hours, me to sing out, me to talk on radio. I was just like any other radio announcer, though I was the director. I'm very happy when Bishop Meyer, after my accident, when he asked me to be the director, I said, no, I have no accident, I cannot do this. Victor, when you come, just do only as much as you can. It's not a big job. So he started saying it's a small job, but it became a big job. And I'm very happy. Archbishop Douglas, he continued that work with the interest in evangelizing through the radio. So it is still going on after almost 18 years. So I was 8 years director of the Catholic radio. Then one day, Bishop Francisco Panfilo, he was the president of the CBC, he called me and said, Victor, we want you to be the Secretary General of the CBC, Catholic Bishops Conference of Papua New Guinea and Solomon Islands. I said, Bishop, I'm very happy with this job. And the Diocese of Mount Auckland has invested so much of money in me and in my training. I don't want to go. I like to continue. Then I told them, I asked Provincial, at that time Big Joe was there, now Bishop Big Joe. I asked him, hey, they are asking me like this, should I go? Hey, Victor, please go ahead. And then I asked Bishop Douglas, Bishop, they are asking me to go. By that time he was already the Bishop of Amen. They are asking me like this. He said, Victor, I am also in the Central Committee. This agenda came up. I said, if he wants, he can go for the sake of the church. So I agreed. I went. 10th of August 2010, I became the CBC General Secretary. Then 8 years I was there. Then 17th, the building was opened. And 30th of September, I stepped down. 1 year I was in the sabbatical. Now I am the Secretary for Re-Evangelization and Pontifical Mission Society. Before I finish, I want you to know I am a miracle boy. Because I would have died long time ago. Maybe stop on holiday. Me wanted 4+ sisters, maybe given a retreat long haul. Now time he come, people come on car long haul. Driver was driving, I was at the back, and the 4 sisters. And the driver was going quite fast. Maybe people are trying to go long, people are low too long. Plus right. Hey, money I am 60 here. Time I am 60, you go. One people PM in front long, people and you stop. 1, 2. So car long people are driving, people no enough go. So if you overtake also every time if you go. But people drive, truck come along front, hey, people are head down. Now, as they some bishop and friends belong me are looking this picture. Suppose you looking this picture belong car belong me play go along, eh? Hey, you buy ting plenty. How do you have this money stuff like? Completely a matchbox. But all the 6 of us are alive now, back to normal life. I think God has the hope long in here. You must go along Papua New Guinea. So I came back. I'm very happy and blessed with all the ups and downs of priesthood of 40 years. Thank you, Lord.